Hey, Pio fans. David Corson, class of 1985, actually 2006, went back and got my degree. Uh, Economics, political science, was an SAE, played DU men's lacrosse 1981, 1984. Could have gone on for the hockey team, but just did the fraternity gig. So, talking to Tim Thompson in Denver. I'm out of Atlanta, Georgia myself. Tim's class in 1977, Sigma Chi. I was an SAE. We were rivals. He also was the editor and the blogger for Let'sGoDU.com. Am I correct on that, Tim?
You
Got
got
that
it.
right?
Thanks, David.
And Jason Evans, who's the director of the Peachtree Pioneers alumni chapter, asked me to, since I'm a lacrosse guy and so forth, to talk to Tim and put together this podcast and recording so other DU alum around the country can find out what's going on with DU sports, etc. And we'll do this all during the year and keep you updated on DU sports. DU ice hockey. The season's very early. I know that they just beat Michigan State, and I know Tim's the guru there. So, Tim, tell us how the hockey season has started in its early days here.
Well, thanks, David. Thanks for having me. So, kind of the way the year started out, first of all, you're going to see the same style of hockey under Jim Montgomery that you saw last year. The 200 feet of relentless pioneer hockey, that's kind of his slogan, and that's the way they play. They start off, as you know, in their own home tournament, a little bit slowly, dropping a couple of games to Ohio State and to Boston College. But then since then, they've gone on a four-game winning streak. Probably the biggest challenge they had heading into the year was, they had the Pacific Rim line last year that scored most of their goals. Well, they lost 100 points from that Pacific Rim line with Danton Heinen and Trevor Moore going on to the NHL. So that kind of left us with one player from that key front scoring line, Dylan Gambrell, and he injured his hand in the second game. He's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. So I've gone on this 4-week streak without Gambrell, and the way that they've done that is they've had kind of that superstar freshman first-round draft pick from Florida, Henrik Borgstrom. He's stepped up. He started to score some goals. Of course, we've got Will Butcher in the back. He's a senior. He's our captain. He's as strong as he can possibly be. And then we've got Troy Terry, who also can score. He's very capable on the offensive end. So we've really picked it up there. One area that we've got to improve on as we move along through the season. We're only about 20% on the power play. So we've really got to step it up on the power play. But the strength of the team is really in the back. Coach Montgomery has said that right now he believes that the goaltending has really been the strength for the Pioneers so far, and I think that's really been the case for them. So Tanner Gillette, he's been holding the other teams to low scores, which always gives us a chance. And then new guys have to step up. Most all of our scorers are freshmen and sophomores, so we've got a young squad out there. They're going to develop and get better and better as the year goes along.
Coming up, obviously, the CC game. That's the Super Bowl. As we all know, right? And they're not gonna do this the Mile High City gate this year, correct?
Well, now CC, we're going to have home and away with CC. That's going to be December 2nd and 3rd. They're lousy. They were lousy last year. They're lousy this year. But you know what? It's the Super Bowl. Every time they play DU, they're gonna move heaven and earth to beat us.
We appreciate all your time here from Atlanta and Tim in the Mile High City. And with that, thanks Tim for all your insight. And we'll sign off. And as they say in the Peach State here, go Pios.
Go Pios. Thanks, David.